The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Isco. Pass somewhat off target. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the Spanish really have been churning out some genuine quality at left-back, and this guy, Alex Grimaldo, is another one of them. I think the modern game has allowed him to do what fullbacks are doing generally. They're thriving in terms of getting forward, getting into deep opposition space, and he's one that can't resist any opportunity to make those penetrating runs.
Okay, interesting. Searching pass he's played there. Ronaldo gets into some space.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Rijkaard. And he's well positioned. It's Salah! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Throw in. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's been shifted off it. And the pass is intercepted. Gravenberg. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mohamed Salah. Well, that looks a decent ball. Xavi Alonso. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Abiati is there to clear. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Timber. In with the challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk making good progress on the right-hand side.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And it's Timber. Deep cross. And the keeper has it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Isco. That has been cut short. Adams. And he's forced to go back. 15 minutes till half-time. Those looking wide. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival, Van Basten. And he's managed to get rid. Isco. Played into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he latch on to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he plays one through. Well, they've got it again. And here's Van Basten. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has been knocked clear.
Un minuto de descuento.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he whips in across. That's not going to find its target. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Barcelona, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that has not gone well. Played with finesse, and he was alert to it. Grimaldo. And they've got a throw. And it's Grimaldo. Time and again they are repelled. That's good running with the ball, and that could set him on his way. Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Ruben Dias. Adams. And this is Ronaldo. Decent chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that's a real chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mohamed Salah. That's Beckham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso. Gravenberg. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Davids, Yamal, and this is Mohamed Salah. Finds himself... Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22 será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
to increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Riqui Puig. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk. Piqué wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 7.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Rivaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Ronaldo. They've won a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Forlan tries to clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Forlan. Now it's Hazard. Riqui Puig. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rivaldo does really well to win the ball there. And this is Ronaldo, and he's picked out the run. Rijkaard. Gravenberg. And it's Gravenberg. That is a great pick out. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And the referee brings it to a close. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed into the box.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tchouameni gets it clear. No way through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Delivery from Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Messi! Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal, and it's been played through. Well, he was clearly disappointed. There could be trouble here. Looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Milan are now forced to play the bulk of the game, a man short. To get them off and running.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And they can counter here. And here's Messi. And it's Salah. Oh, that's clever. Oh, just skips past his man. He's had a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Chance! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Delivered in. Davids.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Can he get on the end of this? On the through ball. Mbappe! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Mbappe really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Aims beyond the defence. He's had it taken off him. It's a goal kick. Davids. Now it's Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri. For Rice. That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal, and he shoots! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He won't be happy with that one. Davids. He's picked his way through. Isco has it in a wide position. Backward it goes. He's found some space. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Maldini. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. And it's been given away.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he welcomes it in. Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, he's been flattened there. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Can he finish? In for the pieces! It's there! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Mbappe. Messi. Now it's Rice. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Beckham. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! Barcelona have their third corner. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And it's hoisted clear. And he was alert to it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's an imaginative pass. Van Basten. Short changes him with that pass. Threads one in. Thinks about the... He's having a shot! He's scored!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tries a shot! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Driving on and making good progress. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Davids. Xabi Alonso gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So the manager
20.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 79. Cristiano
Rivaldo.
Ronaldo. El
Davids
dorsal 10.
in with the challenge. And here's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Tries to get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Shot could be a real chance!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 24.
And it's Beckham.
Xabi Alonso.
Out towards the
Serán
flank.
sustituidos por
Just
el
5 minutes
dorsal
remaining now.
17. Van Nistelrooy.
Looking
El
to play him in.
dorsal 8. Cambio de jugadores.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. Ricky Puig. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's come loose here, and he's lost his man here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Van shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he's managed to get free. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't they're thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Looking tidy in possession here. Rafinha! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Piqué. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found the way through. That's a decent clearance. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. It's a pretty loose pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can clear their lines. Ricky Puig. No way through. Short changes him with that pass. Turan. That's a throw. And here's Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. No, that's overhit. Rafinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. Oh, that's well spotted. De Jong. Ricky Puig. And Jamal. Christensen. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Piqué. Rafinha. Piqué. Looking for options for movement. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. Belletti. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rashford. He's Rashford! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Rafinha, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rafinha, can he finish? Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Now it's Yamal. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Spread it left. Cross, neat chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Great vision. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Yamal. That's good play. Rivaldo. It's Pedri. Yamal. Christensen spots it and intercepts. Not the most convincing of passes. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Adams. Guardiola. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ricky Puig. Long ball looking to counter. Tries a deft little ball. And he was alert to it. Belletti. Yamal. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Yamal bumps him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! And with that, the end! Well, who would have thought it? The most thrilling of endings.
Well, losing doesn't become any more acceptable, even if you've stayed in the game and played with pride. You've still lost, and the harsh reality of that will live long in the memory unless you have the desire to fix the faults and improve the strengths. And I hope this team can do that and come again.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And that gets things running. And here's Mbappe. It's full on! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aims beyond the defence. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Koundé played out towards the right wing. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Riqui Puig. That's an imaginative pass. Vardiol. Chouameni. And it's Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Played with finesse. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. Puyol. Riqui Puig. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. He's come in hard. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, important interception. Riqui Puig gets it clear. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. Vardiol. And it's made its way to him. And he's heaved it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread out to the left. Good read, needed to be. He won't be happy with that one. Krasitsky. That has not gone well. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Iniesta. Koundé does well to get it back. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Riqui Puig clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Over to the left. Hazard in acres of space out wide. A corner it is then. Oh, shooting chance! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Ter Stegen clears. Nicely spread. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Forlan. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. Now it's Rashford. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Lewandowski. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Eder Militao did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now, can they get him away? Now, that is a hefty challenge. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Hazard. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. He's through here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And the second half gets underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. That's a good run down the left. Rosicki. And this is for... Decent chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Forlan brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Koundé. Here's Tchouaméni. De Jong cuts out the pass. Rosicki. That is good alertness.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
De Jong. A probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Hazard. Tchouaméni. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, there's the clearance. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable...
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal tries to clear. This looks promising. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafinha. Tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha. Ricky Puig. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Iniesta. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Guardiola. Couldn't squeeze it through. Searching pass he's played there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a pretty loose pass. Belletti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guardiola. Ricky Puig. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Lewandowski. Guardiola. The ball is loose and the chase is on. No way through. Now it's Ansu Fati. Gavi. That is good alertness. Iniesta. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's a searching pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's a little off target. And it's Iniesta. And here's Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, we expected better and so did he. Belletti. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Yamal. Lewandowski. And it's Belletti. Ambitious ball here, brilliantly cut out. Guardiola. Gavi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Iniesta goes steaming forward. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. And he'll shoot here! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lewandowski. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the counter is on. Ricky Puig. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is just off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Riqui Puig. Now, can they get him away? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Riqui Puig did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now, he's got space here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Lewandowski! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona given another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gavi. There's the whistle for half-time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisora de radio oficial del equipo.
Here's the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lewandowski. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Guardiola. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Iniesta. It's Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking to play him in. It's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. Oh, he's there to get rid.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Ansu Fati, he's had a shot! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that ends it! Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. France finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, we all know about the pace and the running strength of this fella, Bradley Barcola, Peter. But what's impressed me most is the maturity and intelligence in his play. His link-up game is highly effective, and he's just as capable of hurting teams with good decision-making as he is running past everyone.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Barcola! Well read, and the danger is averted. Conte. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe! And that was very necessary. Pavard. Dembele. Aimed in towards the centre. That's going to go a long way. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Shoots!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's had it nicked away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That is good alertness. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. Olise! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saliba. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. He's in space and looking for options. He slings it. It's a mighty effort! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
It's their second corner of the game. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Now he's got space here. He's ended up in no man's land, and that could set him on his way. Oh, well played, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he can clear it away. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Conte. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. This looks promising. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! France! And France are in front.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ribéry.
That will annoy the man.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Dembele threads one in. Dembele, can he get on the end of this? It could be chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Zaire Emery tries to pass it through. Thuram, he's on it, can he get away? France have their third corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Dembele. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Has a look and place it forward. It's a searching pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pavard. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Corner number 2 then. Thuram is there to clear. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barcola! Barcola! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now, can they get him away? Saliba cuts it out.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Attention, changement.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Guendouzi takes control of it and he's on the move. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tries to dink it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe! Vieira gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he welcomes it in.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He won't be happy with that one. Hernandez. And he's managed to get free. Oh, smashing header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's played it back. Passes short and sharp. And a chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reaction.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Barcola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chips it through. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Olise. And here's Thuram. Thuram has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, good stop. It had to be. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's burst through. Real chance! And he's there to belt it away. Griezmann. So we're still where we started right now. Played out to the right. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he opts to go forward. And it's Conte. And here's Barcola, looking to play him in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcola, there he goes, motoring forward. Olise. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Olise! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Mbappe. And the shot's on here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Kalulu gets good distance on it. 30 minutes gone. Olise. Oh, this is a terrific run. Zaire Emery. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe! Now that's a fine challenge. Barcola driving on and making good progress. Elise. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. That has not gone well. Koundé calmly anticipates. Elise. And this is Griezmann. Elise. Zaire Emery. And he welcomes it in. And he's running through. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kalulu. Barcola. Now it's Mbappe. Kante spots it and intercepts. Danger averted for now.
1 minute.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now he's got space here. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they
shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's really well manoeuvred. A probing pass. That's good vision. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Taken back almost at once. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been... Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Griezmann. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
Goes for a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Big chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
That pass isn't the best. And he's gone looking for safety. Just about up to the hour now. Played through for the wide man. And this is Griezmann. The referee has given a corner.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Barcola.
That was lovely, that.
Camavinga! And he's heaved it away.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Colomwani. And he's there to clear it. Played into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Olise does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He has found the way through. Thuram finds himself offside.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 12. Changement en cours.
Knocks it into space. France have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a searching pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through. Barcola. And he's straight offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on...
Great chance! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. He was absolutely spanked.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this.
À leur place, le numéro 7.
And he scores! Back in business! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Guendouzi. He's had a fair tumble under that chance. Mbappe! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
France take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so...
He's having a shot! All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Dembele. That is good alertness. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's going to go a long way. Koundé cuts it out. Caught offside that time. Oh, that is a... And the finish! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
France take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe! Griezmann in acres of space out wide. Saliba attempts a clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Floated through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Upamecano playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Couldn't squeeze it through. That has not gone well. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged. Takes a shot! And the shot!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Lizarazu. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Thuram. Olise. So we're still where we started right now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to play him in. And the finish! Goal! France! And France are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Shoots!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Great chance! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Vieira. And here's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Ribéry taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele. Can he get it through? So much time and space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Another throw-in. And it's Griezmann. Looking for options for movement. Crossed into the box. Ribéry plays it short. Delivery from Mbappe. Saliba. Koundé. And it's Camavinga. Now Griezmann. Now it's Mbappe.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. In with the challenge. And it's Camavinga. Barcola, played into space. Opts to play it. Can he finish? Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Camavinga. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lizarazu. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Barcola. Camavinga. That is good alertness. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Olise. Now it's Thuram. That has been cut short. Threads one in. Mbappe. And a decent chance! Oh, it's a goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, terrible pass. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Camavinga. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ribéry unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. Griezmann. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Played out to the left flank. Zaire Emery clears.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 6.
And that's definitely not his best.
Le numéro 18.
That has been
Le numéro
swung wide.
22.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Griezmann.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lizarazu is onto this. Lizarazu stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's come loose. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's made its way to him. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. Thuram. Played over towards the opposite flank. Ribéry. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante concedes a free kick for that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 29. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 33. À leur place,
5 minutes left on the
le
clock.
numéro 19. Le numéro 10.
I thought it was going to happen
Le
then.
numéro 4.
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Clipped into space. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
The final seconds now. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Guendouzi. Big chance! Dembele. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, good-looking ball. Schlotterbeck has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, first and foremost, Peter, he's a solid defender. Never one to lose his man or get too distracted on something else, but he's also a very good footballer, more than capable of starting a counter-attack by picking out a telling pass from the back.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's been cut out, well played. Turns back here, probably the best option. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Can he latch on to this? That is a brilliant interception. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. DiMarco. Christensen. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he cuts out the supply. Christensen. Now Schlotterbeck. DiMarco. And here's Thuram. Thuram! Goal! Barcelona! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Okafor. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dumfries was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Schlotterbeck producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Thuram. He's gone for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Numecha, great vision. Face to face with the keeper. Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Corinthians grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's managed to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Barella.
Barella really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's a dangerous ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Corinthians get the second half going. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a little off target. Ricky Puig. Now it's Okafor. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Corinthians finding their passes. Christensen. Barella. In with the challenge. Ricky Puig. Has a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gustavo Enrique. Now that's well seen too. And it's Barella. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's good play from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ricky Puig.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. Thuram! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Thuram has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gustavo Enrique. Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. Dumfries. In towards the back stick. Cleared away. In once. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 28.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
El dorsal 14.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Ansu Fati has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 20. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Opts to play it back. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Dumfries stood his ground strongly. Dumfries tries a cross.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Corinthians ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That's a shade optimistic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saka, he's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Little pass back.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Looking for a corner. They've played it short. Incoming delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Zirkzee. Now it's Ansu Fati. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, surely that... And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.